Hello, welcome to my channel. I've had a couple of weeks off. I just needed a bit of time doing something completely different. So I'm back, and today I thought I would make a tag that I've been thinking. I've had this idea for a little while. Something that's probably been done before. I don't know. If it has, I'm sorry, I can't credit you for the idea. But basically, it looks like a normal tag. But there's a pocket here, and there's a pocket here. Very, very simple idea, to be honest. But yeah, I think I like it. I made this out of cardstock. This is on the thinner side, so it's not too bulky, which is something you should, of course, have in mind. But I thought I would try to make it out of book pages, and I've got some here that I've already cut to size. It's quite good quality, so not too thin. I don't think a very thin one would work too well, but we can always try to see how it goes. So what I've done is I've cut this to 6.5 in width, and height is 1, 2, 3, 4.5 on this one. And what is this? The height isn't important, to be honest. Just what you think you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little over 4 3/4. But again, the height isn't important. The width, though, I would suggest that it's something that you can easily divide into 3. And the reason I've chosen, for example, 6.5 is that we need the half later. I'll explain later. Well, there's nothing to explain. This is basically the half. So I've got the middle part 2 inches, and each side is 2.25. So of course it's 2.5 wide when it's finished. Again, you can make it any size you want, but it's probably easier to see when I make it. Let's see, I need a ruler. So I'm taking the middle part, and I'm just eyeballing it, so it's gonna be about 1/4 of an inch on each side here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So I go 2.25 in and just score. And the middle part is 2 inches. And then the third part is 2.25 again. So let's see, what do I want to have on the front? This one, or where's the score? It's here. Yeah, I think I'll have this one, because then I'll have Just a little yellow flower here. And then you just make a nice sharp crease there. If you want to ink it, now is the time. Do I want that? I'll do that on the other one. I do, however, want to just round the corners a little bit. Just not a very big round corner, just a small one. And that's it basically. And then all I do is gluing top and bottom. Like this. And on the other side. And of course you're putting the glue on the shortest side. You can, if you want to, make all three parts of it the same size. And then just either make a notch or don't make anything at all if you want a little secret hiding place. But there we have it. So basically you can put a little tag in there. I know these are not exactly, I would probably make a tag that's a better fit, but just to show you how it looks. And then it's all embellishment, and this side is a bit bare, so I would probably do something here. What do we do? I could actually make let's see. Where does this go? Let's see if I can make this work. I'll just cut this or rip this. Roughly the size I want. And then I will just reveal the flower here, sort of like that. Glue it. Of course you can use glue stick for this. So that just means that you can use this as writing space as well. Just need to round the corners again. Not that one, this one. It's a bit too thin, but hey ho. It's all right. It's okay. So you can either put something on here if you want, or use that as writing space. Embellish with some lace would also be a possibility. Yeah, I think I'll do that, to be honest. I just had the right color here. Just to make it a little bit prettier. There we go. Yeah. That was that. I'll just try and make another one and see the difference when you ink it. Better use my little inking paper. See, did I cut this exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. I did. And then again. Oh, come on. It's easier when I do it like this. There we go. 2 1/4 approximately. And 2. Like this. And then you choose what. I think this is better because I've got the text here. So I want to get this here and that one there. And this way it doesn't matter which way is up. You can make them equally nice. You can use scrapbook paper, double-sided, book pages, even book pages just with text. So you got even more what's it called? Yeah, you can put more embellishment on, like stickers, butterflies, whatever, flowers, lace, ribbon, you know, anything we have in our little drawer or bag or whatever. What was it? Yeah. Let me try and see which one I want. Yeah, this is a bit too light. Let's do it a little bit darker. Like this one. Yeah, that works. That's what I like with these book pages. It takes the ink so well. And it really looks very old. I need to ink this one. Like that. And the other side. And these. See, it just gives a completely different look, doesn't it? It just depends on your project. If you want it very looking very vintage, or you want it to look a bit more modern and stylish. I like both, to be honest. I can't say that I'm in favor of a certain style. I just do what I like. Or what I'm in the mood for, because of course I like what I'm doing, but you know, sometimes I'm not always in the mood for this romantic vintage look. I want it a bit more edgy, I suppose it's the right word. This is a bit I think I'll just clean this up a bit. It's not a perfect there we go. We've had sort of funny weather over here in England today, because one minute it's perfect sunshine and everything is bright and not a cloud inside, and then all of a sudden it's pouring down. It's just cats and dogs. And at one point we had a very heavy shower and the sun was shining. Yeah, why not? As my husband said, well, I've told you that we can have all 4 seasons in an hour here. Yeah, I guess he's right. Should I make this a little bit bigger? Let's try. Should have done that first, I know. But I can always do it again. And it's actually raining again right now, quite heavy. I can hear it splashing on the pavement outside. There we go. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's probably not loud enough. Luckily my window is closed, so yeah, oops, that's it. I think this is a nice little tag. It's just a bit different, and it doesn't, as you can see, it's not very bulky. It's actually quite nice, this book page tag. And of course, when you put something in, it gets even more, what's it called, more sturdy and more stiff. Yeah, I think they're really cute. I would probably put, do I have a butterfly? A little butterfly. Here we are. I'm not no, these are a bit too dull, aren't they? Prefer a bright one on this page. I don't think I have any bright ones left. No, well, I do, but yeah, no, this one is a bit, no, it'll have to be something else. Yeah, it was a lot better on this one, as you can see. And again, as you can see, the height doesn't matter. You can make it any height you want. Ooh, hang on. Do I want a bit of lace here, just to break it up? Do I want that? Yay or nay? And which one? Quite like this one. I also like this one because it's very, very subtle. But let's see. I actually do fancy this a little bit. Yeah, go on. Why not? I couldn't find the butterfly, so it's gonna be lace. Oops. It's gotta be. There we go. Yeah, that's it. All sorted. Oops, right way up. I'll leave this as it is because I really like the text here. I don't want to cover that. And I like the little violets. So that's it. 3 very different, but still the same. Yeah, on this one I used book page to cover the cardstock. It's just normal, plain, boring cardstock. But as I said, this was a prototype. I just wanted to see if it worked, and I think it did. So I hope you enjoyed this. Try to make it if you want to, and I will see you next time. Bye.